Raw, uncut, and unapologetic. Welcome to Men Talking Mindfulness.
Number one, once you notice your thoughts, then check in with your emotions. So thoughts usually come as sentences, like you'll hear the chatter in your head. So just try to notice, and you could say the mind is like the sky, and you could view these thoughts that are swirling as the clouds that come and go, or you're lying on a riverbank and you could watch them as sticks and leaves floating by, or images on a movie screen. Those are some of our traditional metaphors that we look at as a way to give us ourselves a little bit of distance from those thoughts. That's how we check our thoughts, right? That's how we take our thoughts to court. So number one is that. Then we want to notice what emotions, we're talking about what is awareness. What emotions have fueled up this thought? It's very helpful just to label the emotions with maybe just one word. Then you're not getting into a big story. You're not personalizing. Okay, what's here? Sadness, grief, nostalgia, anger, resentment. Sometimes we're terrified to name these things because we feel they're going to engulf us. It takes bravery to turn, it's counterintuitive, to turn towards these things and actually ask them, okay, what's here right now? Just what's here? It's okay. It's just a chemical consequence of these thoughts. Let me feel it. So the first one is let me know it. Like, let me know what's here. The second one is let me feel it. It's already here. Let me feel this. It takes tremendous bravery, my friends. This is not an act for people. It takes bravery to feel these emotions. They're painful. Let me feel it. Let me have that 90-second experience of these emotions. They're a communication. They're beautiful. They make sense. It's okay. They're welcome. It's all okay. And then we go to the body. We don't have to do it in this order necessarily, but all three. So it's thoughts. What thoughts are here? What emotions, labeling them with even just one word. And then we go to the body, because sometimes we don't know. I don't know what thoughts are here. I don't know. What emotions? My emotions. I haven't felt my emotions in 20 years. I don't know. So, but sometimes, maybe especially for men, it can be easier to check in with your body and just from a kind of reconnaissance mission, almost just check in and say, okay, I'm not here to analyze this data, but I'm just here to take notes. What am I feeling in my body? Oh, my jaw tightened, my belly tightened, my sphincter tightened. I'm holding my breath. My shoulders are up.
Shoulders, yeah. Clenching your fist maybe or something. Right, yeah.
Those are great. Can be eye tightening. We all have our own little hidden ear tightening. We all have our own, depending on how cleverly masked we are even to ourselves, we all have our own way of experiencing it. So awareness, what thoughts are here, knowing I can ask myself eventually, what evidence am I using to prove that these are true? But right now, just noticing that's what's triggering me. What emotions are firing these thoughts up, and how is my body experiencing this, whether I want it to or not? That can be a very helpful way to release these difficult experiences. We're not trying to get rid of them. We're not trying to push them away. We are letting ourselves feel them, acknowledge them, be with them, let them have their moment, and then maybe notice. You'd have to check this out for yourself. Don't believe me. You have to notice, does that strangely soften the whole experience and allow it not to be gotten rid of, but give it more space?
Listen to the full episode on our podcast, Men Talking Mindfulness, or watch it here on YouTube. Thanks for checking us out. mentalkingmindfulness.com. Peace.